Hey guys, what's going on? Austin Liberato here with Austin Liberato Photography, and I'm here to do a review on the Evoc Stage Capture 16 liter. So, I just got this a few months ago, and I haven't seen a lot of reviews online about it, so I want to just kind of take a look over it and everything. So we'll start off with the exterior. On the backside, it has ventilation right here, pretty nice. Has a lot of room for air to move and everything, which is especially important, for mountain biking. The straps have a little bit of ventilation on them as well, and then it also has room for obviously a bladder, which is what makes this backpack I think pretty unique, pretty awesome. Is it has room for a bladder and also a spot for a camera. I haven't seen or been able to find very many backpacks like this, so it's great for, I think, photography. So we'll move on. It has these little, they call it brace link, so that it's actually attached down here, but this gives you room and mobility right here. And then going on to the bottom, we have this hip strap, which I'll try on here in just a second to show you. Works really well to support all the weight of this bag, and then it connects and straps here as well, so that it has extra reinforcement, so it can't just pop off really easy. And I found this is pretty comfortable and really nice, and it really sets that weight on your hips instead of on your shoulders. So we'll move around let's go to this side. There is a little pocket to put phone, whatever you want in there on the side. There's also these two straps, which you can cinch down, make the bag a little bit thinner, but it's also mainly for strapping a helmet across this direction right here. And I'll demonstrate that here in just a minute. As we move around, also, I forgot to mention, on the side of the hip pack right here is a little storage spot. It's not big enough for my phone. I think I have a iPhone XS, and it doesn't quite fit in there, but you could get a snack or a much smaller phone in there. Right now I just have multi-tool. The zippers are really nice. They feel pretty sturdy, easy for zipping, that kind of stuff. So we'll go ahead and move on to the inside, work our way from the top down. The outermost pouch right here has two little spots for putting items, AirPods, maybe a small snack or something, gels for when you're riding. The next one down, a lot bigger. This is where I think going to be your main compartment for stuff that's not photography related. It has a little mesh pouch up here and a little keychain hanger. Good for snacks and bars as well. And then in here you can put, your spare tire, spare tube, pump, tire levers, anything like that. And then it has some emergency plan information right there. You can kind of take a look at it online or anything. I won't go over that part. So that's really nice, ton of room in there. And this is where the camera part of the bag starts. So there's it's a little stiff right here. And this is unzippable. I don't know if you can see the zipper right there. It's gonna zip so you can have it go all the way through and just be a regular backpack. Have not done that yet. And then here at the top is where the bladder goes. And this goes all the way down to the very bottom. My hand is right here. So right now I have a 2-liter bladder, Camelback bladder in there, but I also have a 3-liter that fits in there as well. It's just a lot bigger. I typically don't find that I need 3 liters because I have a 2-liter, plus usually I have a bottle on my bike. It has a little strap to keep it hanging there at the top. It's really nice. And then, I'm sure the part that all of you have been waiting to see, the camera compartment. And here in just a second, I'll fill this whole bag up and kind of show you like what it can fit and everything. This is really nice, it's soft. It actually has 2 more of these little adjustable dividers, but I've taken them out to fit the way I like to put my cameras and lenses in there, and I'll show you that here in just a second. But yeah, really nice. I do wish it had like a mesh right here or something to where I could put like SD cards, anything kind of like small like on this side, but you can't. Also too, I would say this is a little thin for protection, so I just don't think your camera is going to be like really well protected if you were to fall, because this is just really thin. It's about that thick. So go ahead and pick this up. And at the very bottom, you see these 2 little loops right here. That is for this down here. And down in here, first off is a rain cover. It's removable. It goes on the back side of the bag, so if it starts raining, throw that inside. And then these 2 straps also come out of that compartment. And these, they say, are for tripods, to be able to attach a tripod. So they loop around and go through that. Don't know if you can see, yep, right there. There's 1, 2, and those are both adjustable. You can see right there, made out of metal, really nice. I think the overall quality of this bag is really awesome. It feels really well made, and feels like it's gonna last. I think that's pretty important with any kind of mountain biking bag, especially mountain biking and photography bag. So let's kind of go ahead and go through, and I have a bunch of stuff sitting, you can't see it, but it's out of camera. And let's go ahead and fill this thing up, kind of show you what it can do. So we'll go ahead and unzip this, and I will add, this is a 5D Mark IV with a 35mm lens on it. It can go in there. I typically don't use my 5D Mark IV because it's my nicer lens. I usually use my 6D, but this is a little bigger, and I would just want to show that it can fit in there. You can fit something that large. Goes in like that. And then I try to find the next biggest lens. This is my 100mm. I like this 35 and then 100 to ride with if it's something, you know, if I want to get some capture some photos of some of my buddies, you know, they're far away, get some cool stuff. I don't know. That drops in there. So this is kind of what it's looking like right now. And then I have a few batteries as well. Whoops. Take these. Those can shove in right in front of the lens. And it can definitely hold more than that, but I don't see myself ever needing more than, honestly, like maybe 1, but I just want to show you. There it goes, and the batteries are up top. And that, go. The zips in there. That's a lot of weight. 35mm f1.4 and a Canon 5D Mark IV and the 100mm macro. That's a ton of weight to be dragging around. So these hip straps right here really help disperse that weight onto your hips and not onto your shoulders. That's nice. So then we can continue. We'll go ahead and just put a few, let's see, what do I have? Oh, my wallet. Actually, we'll put my wallet in the other spot. Sunglasses in this little spot, fit nice. And then the main, have this, my wallet in there, spare tube, multi-kit, tire levers, CO2. I can all go in there, and there's still, I mean, look at that, there's still tons of room to fit snacks, anything else you might want to add in there. You could even put another lens in there. I don't think you can get the Canon 70-200. I own that lens, but I have not tried putting it in there. If that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments and I'll report back to you. So cool, that's the inside. With all the stuff loaded up in here, then we'll go ahead and on the bottom, that told you, I have this little Mi Photo tripod. Breaks down pretty small. I love this thing. I've traveled around the world. I went backpacking for a year and had this. It gets to about waist, maybe just chest-ish height almost. It's a great height for traveling and because it's just really small. So then this can go and strap under here like that, and then these pull like that, and tighten them down like so. And then the last thing we'll add on there is I've got my helmet. So whenever you're, done riding or trying to keep all your stuff organized, it can all be in one spot so that you can just, whenever you get to the trailhead or whatever, you can just grab your bag and everything's on it. So taking these little straps, and I like to put them through my little back vent right there, and then strap that down. So there we go. So there's my helmet on the back of it. And then, let's move this out a little way. Go ahead and take this bag. Let's tilt this up a little ways. There we go. I like to take this and put it pretty tight. Because of that, I don't even have to have my shoulder straps on necessarily, because I want all that weight to be in my hips so my shoulders don't get tired. So then once that's on, let's straighten that. These go across, just give you even more support to make sure, if this Velcro underneath comes apart, that these are gonna hold it together. Then we have the upper one, just to keep these from flying all over the place. And once again, like I said, there's hardly any weight on my shoulders. It's really nice. It's all on my hips, which feels really good. And then my hose is right here. It has a little clip that it goes into, like that. One thing, I wish this clip was adjustable to go on either side. It's a small thing, but all my other camelbacks and everything have it on this side, so I'm just so used to it. It's not a big deal, but just a small preference. But yeah, besides that, it's a great bag. I think the pros of it are the great ventilation, the camelback bladder. It can fit, any bladder can fit in there. The ability to, if you wanted to, attach your tripod at the bottom. Holds a camera really nice, really well. I think those are all just great things. The only con I think is if you do fill it up with all of this stuff, it can get really heavy. But I guess that's kind of the photographer's burden, isn't it? All of our equipment. Anyway, I hope you like this review of this bag. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know. Do you own this bag? Did I miss anything? Let me know. I appreciate it. And y'all have a great day.